The 2023 World Athletics Championships is happening this Saturday, August 19th in Budapest, Hungary. Athletes from all over have been getting ready for this big event after lots of practice during indoor and outdoor seasons. But what's really exciting here is the women's 100-meter race, which right now is one of the most competitive events in track and field. The big question every big fan has is, who will win the 100-meter dash? A lot of you fans have been making your guesses about who might win gold at the World Championships in the women's 100 meters. Some of you are saying Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Others are going for Shericka Jackson. And of course, some are rooting for American Sha'Carri Richardson. And there's nothing wrong with that. In this video, we look at the game plan and strategy of each of these superstar runners before the much-awaited women's 100-meter dash. Be sure to watch this video until the end to find out our guests for this event at the World Championships. And if you're new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell icon so you never miss an update whenever we post. So let's get started with the video. Besides the Olympics, there's no other big track meet that gets fans as excited as the World Championships. And for sure, the long-awaited date is here with us. And as you can tell, it's gonna be fun as everyone heads to the beautiful new 36,000-seat stadium in Budapest, Hungary. We start this look over by talking about the big names that will not be in this 100-meter dash. First, we have the American sprint sensation Abby Steiner, a pretty amazing runner over the women's 100 meters that most fans wanted to see her at the Worlds this year. But sadly, she didn't make it to qualify for the World Championships during the USA Track and Field Championships. Of course, she came out to tell the public that an injury she got earlier this season was the real reason she went slow at the trials, and that makes sense. Of course, many athletes have been through this kind of thing, and it's usually not good. We all remember last season how Gabby Thomas was hurt by an injury in the final moments of getting ready for the Worlds. This left her crying as all her hard work that season was wasted. But forget about Abby Steiner. Jamaican sprint star Elaine Thompson-Herah is another great athlete we're going to miss in the 100-meter lineup at the World Championships. Thompson-Herah is the fastest woman alive over the 100 meters with her best time of 10.54 seconds. This is amazing, to be honest, but sadly, she just wasn't in good shape this season, and her running has not been good. We saw her struggle so much this season, but still she couldn't run faster than 11 seconds. Eventually, she didn't make it to qualify for the Worlds over the 100 meters and 200 meters during the Jamaican Championships. However, she was picked to represent her country at the World Championships over the women's 4x100-meter relay. Of course, one thing that made her performance bad this season is the problem with her coach, which Made Thompson-Herah chose Shanieka Osborne as her new coach. Now that's all about great athletes who won't make the 100-meter lineup at the Worlds. Let's talk about the best runners who will make the women's 100 meters lineup. If we start off, we have the greatest of all time, Jamaican Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. She's a 5-time world champion and the person who won last time in the 100 meters. She has won 7 world titles in the 100 meters, which is one more than Usain Bolt. The 36-year-old is making a comeback after some injuries throughout the earliest part of this season. And if you followed her, you already know Fraser-Pryce has raced very little this season. In fact, her season start was delayed by an injury and some family problems, forcing her to finally kick off her season's races on July 8th she ran the 200 meters at the Jamaican Championships and came in second with a time of 22.26 seconds behind her teammate Shericka Jackson. She went on to make her 100-meter season start on July 20th in Lucerne, Switzerland, where she ran to win with the season's best time of 10.82 seconds. She also went on to run in the women's 100 meters at the 2023 meeting, Diathletes Madrid, in Spain, where she won the race with a meet record of 10.83 seconds. Her time of 10.82 seconds makes her the fourth fastest woman this season over the event. But then she told everyone that she's not fully healed from the injury she got in Nairobi in the last hour of getting ready for the KIP. Kano Classic meet back in May. Now, the fact that she's going into the Worlds with this weakness means there is little hope of seeing her come out as the winner at the event. But besides Fraser-Pryce's Ivorian Mary-Josie Ta Lou, who has been running really well this season, Ta Lou, 34, who has won many world medals, is known for coming up just short of big races. In fact, she has finished fourth 3 times at the Olympics. However, this season she's gone completely unbeaten in all 7 races she ran in during indoors and outdoors. We've seen her running faster than 10.8 seconds 3 times this season. And how consistent she's been this season is something to see. Eventually, she finished her outdoor season with an amazing meet record of 10.75 seconds at the 2023 Diamond League meeting in London. Of course, this was incredible for Ta Lou as she beat Jamaican Shericka Jackson, who came second in the same event with a time of 10.94 seconds. This now puts Ta Lou as the 3rd fastest woman this season over the 100 meters. Let's now talk about the 2nd fastest woman this season, American sensation Sha'Carri Richardson. Richardson has proved she's a strong competitor this season and is a big name in the U.S. female track and field world. And the fact that the 23-year-old has never competed at the World Championships or Olympics means she's really hungry for a medal this year. Of course, this comes after her failed tries to make Team USA for the World Championships in the last 2 seasons. In 2021, she won the U.S. Olympic Trials 100 meters and was kicked out of the Olympics after testing positive for marijuana. And last season, when we all expected to see Richardson make the U.S. team for the Worlds, she sadly didn't qualify, leaving the trials in the first round of the early races. But this season, things are looking good for Richardson. Having won her first U.S. title, she won both of her Diamond League races this summer and has a season best of 10.71 seconds, which she ran during the early races at the U.S. Championships. This now places her as the 2nd fastest woman this season and the 7th fastest of all time over the event. Of course, this tells you Richardson has the talent and chance to become the first American to win the 100-meter gold at the Worlds since Tori Bowie in 2017. And her popular saying, "I'm not back, I'm better," clearly shows just how confident she is to give an incredible performance at the upcoming World Championships. Now, this video wouldn't be complete without looking at Shericka Jackson's performance this season. She is the person who won silver last time at the Worlds in the 100 meters, and she's one of the best 100-meter dash runners. Having an Olympic 100-meter bronze in 2021, it's no surprise that she has performed extremely well this season. In fact, she is the current world leader after running an amazing 10.65 seconds to win the Jamaican Championships. this time now places her as the 5th fastest woman in history over 100 meters. So who will win the 100-meter dash at the World Athletic Championships? Well, the 100-meter dash event will surely surprise many fans this season. We're likely to see a new sprint queen and an improved time compared to last season. Of course, the competition is tough, and you can be sure the gap will be very small. But in any race, there must be a win. Now, according to our analysis, Ivorian Marie-Josée Talu will win the bronze medal to stand on the podium. And American Sha'Carri Richardson will settle for the silver medal, considering how consistent she's been and her impressive times this season. Jamaican Shericka Jackson will be the queen of sprinting this season, winning a gold medal at the Worlds. Now, the surprise of the season is that Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce may not stand on the podium. This is because she's still struggling with injuries and she hasn't fully recovered yet. And looking at the past, anytime she went to compete at any major event with a weakness, she lost the race. And this season may be the same. So there you have it, guys. What's your guess for the women's 100-meter dash at the Worlds? Drop your guesses in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please leave a like and subscribe to this channel for amazing content like this. Thanks for watching.